DestroMuggins, and we are flying out the La-5, and this was a game I had while playing with DestroNation Productions slash Gaming slash whatever. Flying out the La-5. He's in his Yak 1, I believe. Yep. And this was actually quite a good game. I got 3 kills, and I really want to see Destro's position, because he got into battle and was tried to get all the way back to our runway when there's like a runway just here, and he didn't realize, and he just went all the way back and he crashed like 100 meters short of the runway. I didn't know about it until like ages after. So what happened was, we were on voice comms the previous match, which was like the shortest match ever. The whole video, I recorded it from time of spawn in to after the results screen. Like, I was in the results screen for about 30 seconds and talked a little bit about the plane afterwards. This is in the HE-51 hydroplane, by the way. It was 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I had a battle time of 1 minute 47 seconds. And I was the first person into battle and the last person to die, because Russia. Anyways, on our team we have a couple of IL-2s, some Yak 1s, Yak 7, and me and my La-5 in the reserves, which is nice. So what happens is, we fly out. Destro's gone ahead to do some scouting and runs into some planes, gets himself a kill, which is good for him, which makes 2. Shouldn't be mean, just because I'm at like 200. And just talking to each other in chat, because yeah, we didn't have voice comms because it was lagging at the game too much. And yeah. Gonna get myself up to about 2,200 meters altitude or something before we spot anyone. Playing on ultra low graphics, I believe, because my game kept crashing when I was at anything that wasn't ultra low. It was something to do with the trees. Whenever I hit a tree, my game crashed, which is really weird. So yeah, I crashed in more than one way, which was interesting. So here we go. Battle's just about to begin, and yeah. Just looking in chat, some guy wants to know where he's heading, and yep. So there we go. Looks like someone might be up on the radar. Just about now. There we go. You can see some dots off to the right. And here we go. Battle will begin in a couple of seconds. I'll just take this time to talk about my internet. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because that's stupid. And note that Beaufort. Alright, guys, it's the one that just killed a light pillbox. It's all he does for the whole game, and he's the last guy alive on their team by the end. So here we go. It's found them. P400. I believe there's an F6F and an F2A Buffalo as well, and an F4F. There you go. P400's down. There's the F6F. There's a good kill there. And here we go. Yeah, just making sure that he's down. And there's the F4F, who's a real bugger to shoot down. Apparently those things are just nigh on invincible. So there goes P400 down. And closing on this F6F. And you can see there's starting to be a slight furball. And despite the fact that it was 2-on-1 and is now 2-on-3, we don't do too badly. There's cover coming in right now. And here's a Hellcat. And he's dead. There was a Hellcat. And then move around to engage these guys, the Wildcat and the Buffalo. There's a Spitfire in there. I get a bit worried because we're in a turning fight at the moment. I can out-turn Americans any day of the week, but not Spitfires. Caleb taking a few speculative shots there, and because he didn't know it was down. And there we go. There's my first kill of the match. And now he calls out for help because he can't get him off his tail. And here we go. This is where we put the blistering speed of the La-5 to use. It's not actually that fast, I should mention. It's 530 or so, but you know. So that Spitfire is being engaged at the moment. And here we go, the F4F and the F2A almost collide. And pulls off. Sneaky moves there by Destro. And here we go. Getting ready to line up the shots. Hits there on the thing. And here we go, he moves, dodges, it's a nice dodge. I probably shouldn't have turned it with him, he probably could outturn me. And just failed to get guns on there. Took a few shots just in the hope. And then the Buffalo appears. And I think, yay, this could be nice. I think he turns slightly prematurely here. There. And now on his tail, he's probably thinking, oh no. And that's him dead. I don't think anyone's going to be trying to steal that kill. There we go, he's down pretty quick, which is nice. And the IL-2 appears, and the F4F engages the IL-2. The IL-2 does stuff up his landing a little later in the video, which tells you what happens to this Wildcat. But yeah, so far of this engagement, I've been the only one to get any kills, and they have been, well, not the only kills of the match, but one of the only ones up until this point. The most of the team is still alive. It's just been me killing these guys. Critically damage him. I thought he'd be down about here, but he's still maneuvering annoyingly. You can see him wallowing about there. And I misjudged something earlier, but luckily he doesn't take advantage of my mistake. You'll see, I'll mention that when it comes to it. This guy goes vertical, I think, oh no, because it was awful. I thought it was awful timing, but it turns out he did it just right. And this guy was a good pilot. He knows how to angle his plane. Say that, and I do something dumb here. I fly in a straight line. Luckily, he was on, looks like he's on too low of an airspeed to really take advantage of my idiotness. There you go, Spitfire's just been shot down. I'm currently leading the team scores, I should mention. And Destro's still gliding back to base. Try to get a few shots off there. I'm getting a little bit annoyed that this guy hasn't died to my strong Russian guns yet. And here we go, line up the shots. Nope, no hits. And he goes vertical. More hits there. Should have probably just torn his wing off. But more hits. And there we go. Looks like I may have got a pilot up there. I'm not sure. Maybe I just did too much damage. And Destro's all the way over there. Still hasn't died yet, but his engine's gone. I know from the way that I'm gaining on him. He should be moving faster than 300, even in a straight line. Because the yaks aren't slow, I'll say that. And here we go for a landing. And you'll see on ultra low graphics the extremely short render time, or render distance for the buildings. I was going to land where that tent is closest to the runway. I was going to land there. Don't know why, I just felt like getting down as soon as possible so I could get back in the air and get the last guys on the team. So we've done pretty big roundup of the enemy team. It's just about their bow fort left. I'm not sure if there's any more. There might be one more. And we are down on the runway. And here we go. And I asked him why didn't he land here, and he didn't know that this was a runway. He thought, it's just visual thing, as most runways in this game are, which is kind of annoying. But yes, you'll see that it's Cold Fire, who's actually already dead but still in the plane, and there we go, he's crashed. And the IL-2's crashed as well. And here we go. Where the only was the killer, I would have been a nice time to check the scoreboard, but it only just flashed it up. And there we go. I didn't read the chat, and he died. And there we go. Cold Fire's been damaged again. I thought I wasn't repairing, so I started trying to take off again, but luckily just in time. And he fell short on the runway. There we go. Might upload a video giving his perspective, because he didn't have a bad game. I'd like to see how he did, because that was some nice defensive flying against the whatchamacallums, the F4F and the F2A, and the F6F as well, actually. And here we go, it's just the Beaufort remaining, and he's over there, about to be engaged, and yeah. He just realized that he could land on this close runway. So yeah, there we go, Beaufort's been spotted. The game doesn't really have a lot longer to go. Get myself ground kill or two, and yeah, so it was a pretty good battle. Just having some good banter here. Got myself 3 kills. Wanted to get myself a 4th, but what can you do? You got 3. Doesn't really matter. Can't remember if this was my first win of the day or not. But yes. So what did I do this weekend? I finished off my Japanese A6M20, my Airfix kit. The starter one, don't know why I got it. It was there. It was cheap, so I got it. It's very nice to put together, I'll say that. Decals are all really nice except for a couple of them. But yeah, and what the hell Senitspub is, I don't know. And played cricket, went to the modelling expo at Kaleen High, which is nice, with Nick R. Films, I should mention. There we go, asking what Senitspub thing. And yeah, that's just about what's been happening. We played cricket earlier as well. We went straight from the cricket to the place. Not really a lot happened. We lost. I was the not out batsman on 1 run. It was me and Nick R. Films as the last 2 batsmen. Needless to say, it didn't last very long. If none of you know what cricket is, then you should learn. And there we go. Quickly switch over. See if I can get myself a ground kill or 2. Taking some long shots over there. No real hits. And there we go. Kill. Another one. And there we go. I got the final strike. Terror Disguise best squad. And whatever else I got. I don't know. So, let's check out the results. First place on the team with I don't know how many points. I'm going to go first one of the day, 6,296 RP, 37,414 lions, almost done my Yak 9, lots of awards there. I got one of the medals. That's a lot of research points there. I enjoyed that. And yeah, there we go. Order of the Patriotic War First Class. Yeah, I'm not sure what all these awards are. I need to learn to recognize them by sight. I think it's no, it wouldn't be. It would be Shadow Streak, X2, Final Blow, Best Squad, all sorts of that stuff. There you go, Shadow Strike Streak, which is an odd one. Reward for destroying an enemy vehicle without getting yourself hit. There we go. Incentive not to go on a head-on. Or get a head-on and then duck out of the way. There we go. That was a lot of research points. There we go. That gets me 1 and almost 3 upgrades in 1 battle, which is quite nice. I'll say that. Probably gonna be finished this plane soon, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can bring you some jet gameplay. Just about to finish off the first Griffin powered Spitfire. And yes, so after the Spitfire, I've got to research a Mosquito or a Wellington. It's my choice, and then it's onto the Meteors or the Vampires or whatever I happen to feel like. So yes, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, all that cool stuff. Don't forget, constructive criticism is always welcome. Got to quickly finish off this video. This is about to come to an end. That is all we have time for this week, and I will see you all next time.